My name is Olivia Gibbs. I am the Visitor Services Supervisor. I have been at the lighthouse for a little bit more than 2 months. I recently moved to Florida from Rhode Island. So my main responsibility would be in the gift shop. So I am ordering new inventory, I'm intaking all that inventory, I'm seeing what sells best. I am also responsible for making calls based on the weather. So typical Florida, we have a lot of lightning, and lightning here is really dangerous since our lighthouse is like a giant lightning rod. So I have to be the one who makes all the safety calls for our visitors. I am super excited about our event in November, Rendezvous at the Light. I've seen pictures, I've heard a lot about it from guests that have been there before and from our members. I know there'll be a lot of different food vendors as well as music, and it sounds like a super exciting time. I would love new visitors to the lighthouse to know that there is so much more than just our lighthouse to climb up and down. There's so much history here, from early Native Americans to European contact. We have our Tyndall House, which is a pioneer home, which is the oldest known standing home in Jupiter. We have our Lighthouse Keepers Workshop, which has a lot of info that you can read up on. One part of our history that I find really interesting is that George Gordon Meade actually surveyed this land for the lighthouse, and he was also a major player in the American Civil War years later, and I personally love that because the Civil War is my favorite topic in history. One interesting thing I learned after I started to work at the lighthouse was that all of our docents here are volunteers, which is amazing. We have about 100 volunteers, and they all withstand this Florida heat and humidity to be here because they're so passionate about it, and that's what makes this place so special. I love Jupiter Lighthouse!